Okay, that's it, man. Nicole Nyaba, I didn't know that you didn't know her.
Hey, bro, I didn't know her.
Eh?
I think I've seen this face before.
Yeah.
Hey.
I think I've made your life a little bit better.
But you know, your kind is not my kind.
Yeah, but this is your kind, bruh.
My particulars are not there.
Eh?
My particulars, they're not there.
Nicole Nyaba. Dude, you know she did a music. She pulled a thingy on us.
A faith in case you honest.
Yeah. Hey, bruh. Some weird shit, dog. Actually, where is it? Let me see if I can play it. Is this it?
And then getting money coming out and then out and then.
No, this is not the one. I'm sorry, guys. I just wanna. Is this it?
Getting money coming out and then trap jumping, I can bounce again.
Fucking hyping my fucking teeth.
Oh, okay, but she's talking some other shit there. Yeah, but she's got a song, man. And it's. I'm to Hollywood. I'm to Hollywood. Yeah, girl. What? What?
I don't know, eh? I don't know.
Faith Casey's not got a monopoly on this fake. Dude, you know Faith Casey, bro? Like, I'm so sad. Like I told you before, she's the one that I can say drop the fucking bag. And I showed you the guy that she's dating, right?
Yeah,
That's why she's now doing this hip hop thing. I don't know how far it's gonna go. I think it's like DJ Maphorisa Faith Casey situation here.
Where the guy is just guessing it up.
Yeah, and just smashing, dog.
The face, though. Hey.
It for me, it just doesn't make sense that someone who's trying to come up suddenly thinks that they can bring somebody else up at the same time.
How does that work?
Yeah. I mean, Jay-Z even said, I had to get to the top so I can get you guys there.
Yeah.
Pull you up,
Yeah.
So I don't know I can't remember what the guy's name, but I mean, she was fucking with who, AKA. And now she's fucking with this nigga who I don't even know his name, bro. Dude, that's like a fall from grace.
Nah, man. I think, she settled.
Yeah, well, settling and also settled on some donors, bro. She's like blown up. And I don't get it, why she's getting so big. Because whenever they post together, these guys,
Yeah.
they always smoking weed. And I thought weed is like a fat burner.
I agree.
Herbal life.
After you smoke, you get the munchies. And you
eat. But I thought if you smoke with your girl, that's when you like, the munchies is her.
Oh.
Yeah. Not the munchies, the fridge munchies. You understand? So I don't get this, man. She's defying nature here, bro.
Yeah.
But she still looks good. She still looks good.
She's beautiful.
I think now she's your type there. There we go.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Blow that picture up.
Yeah, she's blown up, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's your stock now, eh?
Now she's my stock.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to try and find the song where AK actually raps about her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's some crazy shit, dog. Because when shit went down with Bonang, that's when people like went back to the lyrics. Oh shit. Because Bonang found out about her and then there was a little bit of a dispute, wada. People like, who's Nicole Nyaba? And then people like started tracking her and they're like, oh fuck, this nigga has rapped about her. AKA, I don't think this guy can lie.
Nah, he can't lie.
I think this guy, because even when he's in a relationship, you guaranteed there's a song about his girl.
Exactly.
And he tells in it, he'll talk about his relationship. He'll talk. I mean, that Beyonce song for Ubonang. He talks about it became a diss song. But the way he explained everything, how he used to take it out, they went overseas, they bought a tickets to this, and they come back to the hotel. You feel like you were there.
Yeah.
You're like, couldn't be.
He's never seen her without a weave on.
Do you know?
Without a weave off. The weave is always on. He's never seen.
But that was sad.
Off.
And look, usually those things like would happen privately, like, and then he says, she like putting stones under his bed and on some look at me only. You know, there's like girls that can put shit on you like a spell type of shit. Yeah, man. That would be crazy. Like if a girl puts a spell on you.
Don't they all do it? I thought they all do it.
No, man. No, I'm not talking about if like ass is good. I'm talking about like someone uses like
like actual muti.
Yeah, to put a spell on your shit. That's what he was saying.
Referring to.
Yeah, because of the rocks and all that. And that was a terrible. I don't know, man. That was a terrible thing to put on record. Because that shit is on record.
But that's his truth, though. He was speaking his truth.
And that's why I'm saying that most of us will keep that out of the limelight. You can have a problem with a girl, and when your fellas ask you about it, unless it's something like that, really, like, you know, like cheating or something like that. But you probably tell your boys as well if she like does like this multi thing. But you're not gonna tell everybody. You're not gonna go to your workplace and like tell everybody, oh no, where's this one? That one. Hey, she caught me with the rocks. You know,
there are rocks under the bed.
Yeah, rocks under the bed and shit. You won't do that,
bruh.
And now that's one thing. You can say that to people, and maybe they will remember. Maybe they'll say you said it.
Yeah.
But now this is on record. What he said. Do you come up with, you can't dispute it. You can't wish it away. You can't it's recorded forever and ever.
It has a master.
And how do you think he feels when he sees Uzinhle pregnant?
She got a baby already.
She's had a baby now?
Yeah,
okay.
Baby.
How do you feel he feels about that?
Bad, I think. I think he regrets.
You think so?
I think he regrets. Bruh, Zinhle is a prize, man.
Well, what happens if Zinhle was crazy? Because you don't know in the house, right?
Yeah.
What happens if Zinhle was crazy? Like, because we've all been where you like, fuck, I can't go on with this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is too much for me. Too much for me. Dude, I had one girl, not a girl, we actually sort of dated, or situationship, let me put it that way. The one time, she gets drunk with her friends, and her friends were taking, in Durban, there's this thing called umgwinyo. It's like ecstasy and some shit like that.
Yeah.
She took it, right? Yeah. And then she's like, I must come and get her. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'll come and get her because they were just chilling. Yeah. So she wants to come and chill with me. She comes there, dog, she starts acting wild. She hit me with a jug. You know, jug, the one you put your oros in?
Yeah.
Yeah, those ones. Hit me with a jug on top of my head, dog.
What?
Dude, I had to have stitches.
What?
Dude, like, it dispute your corner was so fucking stupid.
What did you do?
I don't know. It's just like we argue over something, and then she kept on saying, when I'm getting slim, like, you're making me stupid. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, she was totally different. And I couldn't understand it, dog. And then only like, because when she hit me, my brother was like, yo.
Yeah. Oh, your brother was there.
Yeah. My brother was like, get the fuck out of here. Go home. Understand? And I hadn't done anything to it. We were just disputing. Yeah. Like, we're disputing in the kitchen. She's just, I'm like, what the fuck? Anyway, the next day, right? Like, I'm talking to a friend now. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys eating? Or chowing or doing there? Or what alcohol do you guys? Because I was thinking that she got drunk. But now, the drunkenness, she's not drunk to pass out. She's drunk and getting more strength. And I'm like, what the fuck is
more
this?
More energy.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is this alcohol that you guys were drinking? She's like, no. Oh. Then she explains that, this is a situation. I'm like, wow. Dude, if I had to show you this girl, you would say I'm lying on her.
She looks like a prize.
Well, not saying like she looks like a prize, like wow. She's beautiful, but she looked innocent. That's what I'm trying to get to.
Oh, I see.
You'll be like, what?
Tony's lying.
You so big and this girl beat you up with a jug on your head? You know? So, yeah, man. But anyway, yeah, you want to say something?
No, I'm saying, if Zinhle is crazy, then AKA chose inner peace,
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But usually, when you get back with people, it's not the same. Understand?
It's never the same.
Yeah, and I think they were doing it more like to form a family unit. So sort of like, of course we weren't there, but sort of like put your feelings aside. Let's do it for the little one. Let's try and build something up. And I mean the stuff that went on before, it was really, 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 going back to that Beyonce song. That's where he says, I was fucking you when I was still in a relationship with my. Actually, was fucking her while Zinhle was delivering the baby. That's some crazy shit,
That's
dog.
crazy.
But anyway, welcome to episode 63, man. This was meant to be for Friday. We fucked up, equipment issues, so we couldn't record. So, welcome to episode 63 of The Takeover. My name is Tony, and I'm with
Big Marv.
the one and only Big Marv.
What's happening? How's your weekend?
Oh, it was good, man. It was good. Happy Heritage Day to everyone. You guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed. And in actual fact, it shouldn't be called Heritage Day. You know that.
Should be called Friday.
No. Fuck, are you white?
What?
It's actually called, it's meant to be called Shaga's Day.
Yeah. I know about that.
So since us Zulus, we are very accommodative, we accommodate your asses.
It's not even a Zulu thing, it's a Mangosuthu thing. It was Mangosuthu contested for it to be celebrated across South Africa.
Yeah, but he didn't say rename the shit. Exactly. So we accommodated you guys, we renamed it. Yeah, man.
Oh, look at you looking for credit.
Yeah, man. We're like, eh? What? We were like Mam Kizi on the country before Mam Kizi was around.
Yeah.
Took Celtic and renamed it Royal AM.
Kaiser Chiefs.
Yeah. Oh, don't go there. I'm actually happy, man. I actually wanted to wear my Arsenal shirts. I've got like 4 Arsenal shirts.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna start that tradition. I'm gonna wear them until they lose.
Hey, you guys are.
Because I don't know how far we're gonna go with them. while it's here,
you guys
I better
are fire,
take.
Yeah, I watched your match.
Oh, dog, that first half is probably the best first half I've seen from Arsenal in ages. I'm talking close to 7 years.
You guys
Best.
All 3 goals in the first half.
Those guys didn't know what hit them, man.
Yo,
Those guys didn't know what hit
you
them.
guys were fire.
Okay, so let's start off with the hip hop stuff, man. DJ Slique, DJ Slique. Actually,
Slick.
I'm like, why did I write Click here? DJ Slique, man. DJ Slique. Injaya Moozlie. He dropped a song with ftBlxckie. Did you hear it?
I hate the song.
What do you think of it?
It's a Blxckie song. Like it's Blxckie's. I told you Blxckie's everywhere to a point where the other Blxckie song we played where he's with Maporisa felt refreshing.
Oh yeah.
Now this
true.
one feels like, oh, this is Blxckie. Like
Yeah.
this is what I expect from Blxckie.
Yeah.
So
It reminds me of something which I thought when Lil Wayne was on a run, and like Lil Wayne, there was a time where before he dropped Carter 3, they say, I'm not going to talk about afterwards because it carried on afterwards, but before Carter 3, the year before he dropped Carter 3, Lil Wayne was featured on 75 songs.
chatting songs.
Well, some not. Yeah. But what I'm just saying, the output, which is what ftBlxckie is probably going on now. And I thought, and I had this feeling when I was listening, when I heard that state, and I was like, this nigga is going to run out of shit soon to say. Do you get my point? Like there's some songs like this song here with DJ Slique. I love it. It's got a different vibe. The beat is different, but you also say it's like a Blxckie song. Some of the good shit that he's gonna be putting out is gonna be swallowed up because of so many features. You get my point? I think, and I get it. These days with internet, you have to be always, in the forefront. Like people have to see you all the time. But I think there's still value to take a step back and then like give people a breather so that they can, remember you again, and then you come back with shit. I mean, the guy has dropped, besides the features that he's doing, the guy has dropped 2 albums this year. He dropped the original one, his album, and then he dropped the deluxe. Then he's dropping the features. I mean, from Cape Town to Joburg, dude. Like, I was surprised that Makati doesn't have him on her album.
On her album.
Like, he's all over the place, and I get it, but I think there's a risk to it. I really think there's a risk to it. Sometimes too much is just too much.
Like, bruh.
Yeah. I know he's the hottest cat now, and he's probably like banking it, like he's grabbing the bag, as they say. But longevity, like there's stuff that is just going. I don't know how many people know about this song. Do you get my point?
Yeah.
There's stuff that is just going under the table,
And good shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, bro.
So I don't know, man. We'll see. Hopefully,
you should take a break.
Yeah, man.
Take a breather.
Pull a Vic Mensa. He took a break and made it permanent. Dude, they are so sick, bro. Like when I saw that video, or when it was a short clip with his new girl,
where they're kissing.
Yeah.
I saw it.
That's my G, man.
I was like, but Nadia announced.
Well, okay. Hear me out. You can announce, right? But surely you want to leave some space for people to settle. Let me tell you where I'm going to here, right? Is the way they were going on, this was like love, deep love, And I'm sure she's like, okay, fine, we broke up, but damn, nigga, you move fast. I'm still just fucking around, but yeah, you already in another relationship. You came up with like another relationship, And that's the thing. It's like relationships these days, it's like microwave shit now, bro. It's like quick, man. We disagree now. Oh, fuck you. What? You bump into them next week, like they dating,
Mm-hmm. That's how relationships are, bro. I mean, look, I think Vic Mensa doesn't have anything to explain to her, doesn't have to feel bad about this.
I think she wanted it more.
Ooh, Nadia.
Yeah. I think she wanted it more than the guy. Because you remember, I don't know if you saw, because this thing, when it popped off, it was like late last year. Yeah. She was going on about, he's my favorite rapper, and the one time, I haven't heard from him, and I saw him in the studio, and I sent him a message or whatever. That's how the story starts, right? Mm-hmm. And you can see she's a fan.
Yeah.
Do you get my point?
Yeah.
And now, they always say, don't fuck your fans. Mm-hmm. But Vic Mensa is like, oh, shit, I can be in touch with my roots, man. Let me pump this one, smash this one. And, dude, and when he was here, he was treated like royalty because of Nadia being close to him.
Yeah.
He was all over the place, and they went on a trip and to Brazil, some shit like that. It was just like, like a fire that, like, if you have a big batch of paper, and start a fire, it's like, poof, and then it's over. And it's over. That's how that relationship was like that.
I think he used Nadia for traction.
That's what I'm saying. I remember saying he's a failed rapper, and then people got upset, right? And then I think he used, like you say, Nadia for traction here in SA. But when Nadia wanted traction that side,
no, stay home.
You remember this guy wrote a few songs for Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that's his legacy. Like he's come from that.
He has a song with Kanye.
Do you get my point? You understand? So I thought she was like, oh fuck, this is gonna take me, to the stratosphere. Oh, Nadia, we here, man.
We'll forever.
Yeah,
we'll
we here.
We'll forever.
I remember there's this other girlfriend of ours, right? She got married young. I think she got married like at 18.
Oh.
And she was divorced like at 24 or some shit like that. Understand? Well, not divorced, but separated, but divorced. It's just the paperwork wasn't done. And whenever she got drunk, right, she always used to say, like when people are like, we might be talking about anything, random thing, but for her to prove her point, then she'll say, don't forget, me, I'm a return soldier. I'll fuck you up. I'm a return soldier. I'll fuck you up. Dude, I was like, at first I didn't understand what the fuck she was talking about. And he's like, oh, she's been through the war. She knows that shit. I'm like, okay.
Imagine at 24 already divorced.
Dude, she was also moving fast, eh? She was also moving fast. Because now, the thing is, the sad part is that I know them like from back home, right? I won't mention names. She doesn't watch this shit anyway. I know them from back home. So she got married and moved to Marisburg, which is like 2.5 hours away from back home, Ulundi. And we didn't see her because now she's married, right? Oh, she used to be stunning. So what happens is that she's got a little sister, right, who's not doing too well, at home. She's also good looking, but now her mom can't handle the little sister.
Oh,
yeah, she's rowdy.
So,
she's rowdy. So the mom says, "Can you please take her in, and assist the little sister?" So they take in the little sister, right? Remember, they recently married. I think they had a young kid or something like that. Yeah. Take in the little sister, right? And you know how the separation came by?
How?
The little sister fucked the man. I'm telling you. It's some crazy shit, dog. Some crazy shit. The little sister fucked the man. I think the helper found them. The helper, Sisi Uputi comes here during the day, blah, 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 blah. Boom. Nigga.
Yo.
Now, she's like, someone says they right, but when they drunk, they like fighting everyone. That's why I'm a return soldier. I'll fuck you up. Yeah, she's like, that's
anger.
Yeah. And I said, when are you traumatized, when?
Yeah, she is, bro.
Hey, bro.
She is like your own blood.
Well, for the guy, it's not his own blood.
No, I mean, for the fucking your own sister's husband.
Well, the guy saw version 2.0 of the wife. I mean, like, the wife is getting older. She was pregnant just now. The guy's like, oh, hey, what's that? So it was some shit, dog. Relationships, bro. So crazy. I got stories for days about shit that has gone south very quickly. Hey, there's one thing that I saw. I wanna actually show you this. Hey, man, I'm so disorganized. I don't have my shit proper yet. Okay, let me do this. But I saw an 楓ls poster. I think 楓ls plays on Sunday or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So 楓ls. Let's go 楓ls. I saw an 楓ls poster, and I think they did it on purpose. I think they did it on purpose. So look at this poster. Where is it now?
Maybe they removed it.
No, they're not going to remove it. They're too dumb. Well, no one has complained and it hasn't trended. I just saw it like on the side. The last 9. Is the last how many here? 8.
Yeah.
The last 8, right? What do you see here?
On the last 8.
Like the demographics. Let's get to the point what I'm trying to make.
It's black. With one watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a reflection of the country. Demographics.
Mm-hmm.
Eh?
Yeah.
I think they made this up. I think they made it to look like this.
How?
Eh?
Why do you think that?
I think they had to manage the races.
Include some...
You know that there was no black winner of *ďls when *ďls was on Mnet.
Yeah, that I know.
It only had the first black winner was on Mzansi Magic or wherever they're hosting it now. The black channel of Mnet. The black Mnet.
The black Mnet.
Yeah. So now I'm looking at this. I'm like, And dude, like, I'm sorry, but I remember *Ďls. I don't even watch *ďls anymore, by the way. I remember *ďls like the concept of the show is they take ordinary people, make them superstars. By the time they get to like the top 10, these people are like glamorized.
Yeah.
These people look ordinary as fuck.
We don't even know
I'm
them.
telling you, like, I can see one working at Woolworths. I understand that, like, I'm busy. Hey, when this thing is said 2 for 1, why is it still... Do you understand? I can see me arguing with one of them. They don't look... I'm sorry, but they don't look...
They don't look
glamorous.
Polished. They don't.
Yes, they don't look like superstars. And look, I don't know who's a good singer. I haven't watched *Ďls. I actually stopped watching it after like the first season. Yeah, it's just for me, these things are like a little bit over the top. The judges don't really judge on talent. I understand. Or maybe that's why they look ordinary. Maybe they judge on talent now.
Yeah, maybe now they judge on talent.
But I just felt it was like, and I'm not big on reality shows. I hate reality shows because they are scripted. Like, what's the show? Which one? The one that they chase cheaters? Yeah, Joel. That show is scripted.
I keep telling people, you know, I only had one question regarding that show. Why is it that always Jub finds people busy with the deed and the doors are not locked?
And how the fuck do you just walk into people's houses?
Exactly.
This is crazy. Yeah, it's crazy shit, bro.
So you're saying this is a reflection of our demographics?
Yeah.
80% black, nigga.
Yeah. I think they've done it. And of course the white girl's not gonna win.
It's probably going to be the thick chick, the thick black chick.
Well, I don't know the talents, right? But if you got a thick black chick, okay, she represents a crew that is being pushed at the moment. But I'll put my last dollar if there's a gay guy here or some gay
guys there.
Yeah, then the gays are gonna win.
He looks gay.
Okay.
He looks gay.
Well, what could I say? But what I'm gonna tell you is that the white girl's not gonna win. The black good-looking chick, she's not gonna win. This one looks like she's got a chiscop.
Yeah.
She's not gonna win.
Okay, it's up to the thick chick.
Yeah, she's not gonna win because who's that Miss South Africa?
What? Yeah, Miss South Africa.
Yeah, Miss South Africa. She's got a chiscop. Mashudu. Yeah. So, like, the skinhead people have had their time to shine. So she's not gonna win.
Literally, their time to shine.
Yeah. Marilyn, she's not gonna win, right? Who else is here? Yeah, then we left with it's between the big chick and the gays.
Yeah,
I think it's between the big chick and the gays. We'll check on this. I think if there's 7 of them here, it's about 3 weeks to go now. Okay, we must remind me. Check who's gonna win. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I'm telling you. What's the next topic that we need to talk about? Oh yeah, they want to have an independent Western Cape.
Hey, my man. Western Cape. 80% of the economy is run by people in the Western Cape.
Who said that? What do you guys? Where do you guys get this fucking thing of Stellenbosch? You guys just listen to what these politicians say and then you believe it.
We heard it from the politicians.
Man.
Apparently, 80% of our of the people with the most money.
That's got nothing to do with what we're talking about here. They might be staying there, but the money they're making it in South Africa and the rest of South Africa. Yeah. So it's got nothing to do with that. Should they go? Should they stay?
They should stay.
They should stay. Why?
Because they're South African.
Have you been to Cape Town?
Once.
What were you doing there?
Work. It was work. I was still at some other bank to promoting.
Okay.
I was in marketing.
So okay.
We're doing some function there.
How can you be in marketing and you don't know how to tell stories?
I'm not in the forefront. I'm the guy who writes briefs. You know the guy that briefs the studio? I was that guy. I was the guy writing briefs, right?
Of course, this thing has become political, right? Well, it is political by nature, right? Because and my understanding is that they don't really want to separate. They want to have more powers to run their own shit down there. Like, you know how you have in the States? So you've got the federal government and then you've got your states. So our states have still got autonomy from the government. Yeah. I think that's what they want. Like in Nigeria, they've got a federal states as well.
Yeah.
So all the states sort of run themselves independently, and then you've got the federal. I've got a liking to this. It's said that it's them who are putting their hands up first. That's what I think is confusing the people. But I've got a liking to this because, quite frankly, the ANC, who I think are going to win again, right, maybe for the next 2 elections, are fucking around. Do you get my point?
Too relaxed.
Yeah, they're fucking around. And for provinces to have some sort of power to do things, like, for instance, you know that the cops, right, fall under national. So, like the issue that they had with the what do you call, like, Mitchell's playing and the gang shit that they were having there in the Western Cape. Like, they'd asked for the army long time ago. The army only went there 2-3 years ago. And by that time, the issue was, it's uncontrollable, right? So what I'm saying is, but they couldn't do anything about it because they can't have, of course, the army belongs to the country, even in the States, but they can't control the cops because the cops are controlled
by the state.
You understand? So because a lot of the areas there have got the communities don't trust the cops. So they can't affect that much, if you get my point. Understand? They can't, the program, the community program and how to integrate and have the cops work well with the community has to come from national. While their people are dying and national is fucking around. Do you get my point? For me, I wouldn't say I agree if they want to leave. No, fuck that, right? I still want to buy. I've got dreams to buy a house there. Okay. Yeah, so they're gonna take Western Cape and then they're gonna say, if you're not a Western Cape Tonian, you can't buy houses there. So no. But I get that. I really, really, really do get that. Remember we had riots in KZN. Ramaphosa and all the ministers, the security cluster, they're the ones who are meant to send people there and to have intelligence there, right, to make sure that that thing doesn't happen. And also when it starts, they squash it as quickly as possible. Those riots went on for a week and a half. So much destruction because they were fighting at the top and they didn't know what to do there. But now if you are closer to the scene, you can act more faster if you've got the powers. Do you understand? So that's what I'm saying. I can see the benefits of having more powers for the provinces.
I get you.
Yeah,
I get you.
but I don't see I don't get it when they say they want to separate. If that's what they're saying, that's my understanding that they wanted more power. But of course, like I say, people are saying, yeah, you can't separate, which I don't think that's the case. But if they're saying if that's the case, then I don't agree.
Okay.
But for more powers, it makes sense for me. It makes sense for me.
And I think to think of it, there are so many resources in these provinces, all of them. And if the provinces get more power, like you said, I think maybe a lot can be done in developing communities in those provinces. With those resources.
And you know what? That's where we have this breakdown between the trust breakdown between politicians and communities, right? Because communities are saying the ministers and all the people in power are so far away from us, right? They don't understand our immediate shit. You understand? So I think if it gets down to that, then when you can actually say, yo, you're responsible for this. Like, he can't even switch the park and say, no, we're still waiting for. No. I know you the one. So if you don't do this thing, next time, bro, we're voting you out.
Yeah.
Do you get my point? I think it makes it more, they become more responsible and more directly responsible to the people that chose them to be there. Understand?
They're held accountable.
Yeah, of course. Dude, I didn't know Fela and Versace was the most streamed SA hip-hop song of all time.
Man, I heard this on radio.
This fucking killed me.
I heard this on radio.
And you know what the funny thing is?
Yeah.
I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
Right? I've never thought about it before I heard it. But I'm not really that surprised.
Me too.
That song was a fucking banger.
That song, for me, it was SA Song of the Year. Not in hip hop
terms. Yeah.
It was Song of the Year, hands down.
Well, it raises a lot of speaking points.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come with
that
it.
other crew that went to Amapiano.
Yeah.
How do you think he feels about this? Because he says he's the. And in actual fact, no, man. Why am I saying that? Because he admitted the other day that his first #1 song was from Amapiano.
Yeah, Amapiano, yeah.
So he knows that it's been 6 love or 10 love. He's been getting a whipping on those stats.
Bruh. And he still thinks he's the alpha and omega of SA hip hop.
Call me the greatest, and
Because I'm sure
and save South African hip hop.
Because I'm sure between Fela and Versace and his best song, there's a shitload of songs. There's Ungutu. Understand? Yes, I know he's featured there, but it's not a song. There's Karakara. Do you understand? So I, at the end of the day, talking about that shit, him coming back and what. I actually was thinking about that topic the other day. Why is SA hip hop so worried about what people say? Do you get my point?
Yeah.
Why is when everyone says, oh, not everyone, but when someone says SA hip hop is dead, why, if you believe it's not dead, why do you get so riled up? Because they do come back and say hip hop is alive. Yeah. We've got our Black, we've got our Nasty. LucasRaps is dropping this Friday. We got the young kids about Indigo Stella. You know, you've got Dikwala. You got the. So why does SA hip hop always react so negatively to that someone saying that? It's like they are being insecure. If you get my point,
you need validation.
Well, I get the validation part. The validation is on the stats, like what's charting and everything. But the point I'm trying to make is, why do you, like, if somebody says, gospel is dead, you're not gonna see churches, bro, marching down the street like fucking Twitter. Churches, gospel is not dead. Gospel, dude, get my point. Like, why are they so sensitive? And quite frankly, for me, it's a cycle, right? It's a cycle. A genre is not going to stay at top. I mean, there was a time where people thought Kwaito will never go anyway. Do you get my point? There was a time where people thought house will never go anyway. Do you get my point? There was a time where people thought hip-hop couldn't go anyway, right? Deep house wouldn't go anyway.
Oh.
Do you get my point? Do you get my point? So it's a cycle. And I feel that within the next 2-3 years, hip-hop will be back.
On top.
Do you get my point? On top. It's just a cycle. So people mustn't panic. People mustn't come and try and defend the hip-hop for shit.
You know why I think it's like that?
Yeah.
You know, hip-hop is a game. It's a young man's game. It's about ego.
Yeah.
You know, about who's the top dog, who's the best, who's the greatest of them all. So the minute you say hip-hop is dead, to them, you're wiping everything they've ever done away.
Yeah, but that's stupid.
That's how they think.
Well, that's stupid because, like, we're always doing our podcast here. There's good music coming out, and that's what I said the other pod, man. Look, if you're not listening to hip hop or you don't fuck with hip hop, leave it at that. Us, we fuck with it, we listen to it, we enjoy it. You understand? Talking about that. Oh, by the way, Hip Hop X in ratio to Amapiano X, there's still more money in hip hop.
Exactly.
Right? The endorsements, sponsorships, ambassadorship is all still in hip hop. So let's think about that. Boom.
Move on.
Yeah. Marco dropped an album. We had a light touch on it on Friday. I want to start with you. You said you don't like it. I enjoyed it. I love it. Why don't you like it? I'll tell you what's the issue with it.
I think the lyrics are a bit lazy. And I didn't fault him for that. He's a producer.
Why are you saying they were lazy? Because I thought I listened to it extensively.
Yeah.
There's a lot of introspection in there.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of introspection. There's a lot of reflection, right, on things that have happened around his life, his music career, and all of that stuff. So maybe the way he portrayed it to you, it wasn't that deep. But for him to go through those topics, it's not every artist that does that for us. You know, yeah. So besides that, is there anything else that you didn't like?
No, not really. It was just the lyrics. I love the beats. Like, and also I wasn't surprised because Marco is a fucking great producer. And for me, it was basically the delivery and the lyrics. Like, it wasn't gripping. I didn't come out of that because I listened to it. I think I listened to it once. And when I tried listening to it the second time, I just, when you just don't get that.
Okay, so there's two parts to that. And that's actually the biggest problem with the album. The biggest problem with the album is, remember we spoke about there's not the big features, right? So it's Markwa and his boys. I think there's this guy called Hitman CEO there. The album is good. The album is flippin' good. It's versatile. There is slow songs. There is Afrobeat-like songs. There is piano-like songs. There is jazzy songs. It is a flippin' good, versatile album. The issue is why you don't feeling that is because the nigga doesn't have money. The nigga, he doesn't have the clout to put it on radio or the money to put it on radio. He doesn't have the clout to promote it. He didn't have the money to get the big features, which was, Umakwa has worked with so many people. He should be able to have a choice of who he wants to work with. But I guess, as I understand it, those things cost money, right? And that's the only thing that I see wrong. So now, when you hear, remember when we spoke about Super Soft?
Yeah.
Super Soft, at first we were like, nah, man, fuck this song. But when you constantly hear it, it starts ringing in your head. You start liking it.
Ooh.
You get programmed to like the song.
Yeah.
That's how a lot of this shit works. And the only way you can do that is that you need the money and you need the clout. Now, the way things happened in the past year or two in this guy's life and all the drama that surrounds firstly the working relationship they had with Abo Questa and all of that. And secondly, all the drama that's Abo Nota brought to his life, and then they're talking about he's not raising his kids and blah, blah, blah. He's always on drugs and all that and all that. I think, Mina, that took the toll. Yes, it was entertaining when it was happening. We were watching, we were listening to every episode, every interview, and it was drama. You understand? During that Rap Life saga earlier on this year, it was drama. And I think that actually took away from it. I remember, this is from not this past week, it's the other Friday where he dropped it, right? I remember seeing the tweet where he announced that the album has dropped. Dude, I think the guy's on like 26,000 followers. The retweets and the likes combined didn't even get up to like 500.
Eish.
To get my point. And now he doesn't have the budget to actually even buy those, what are those?
Hashtags.
Yeah, well, you're not buying the hashtag, but you buy influencers.
Oh, yeah.
You can't even pay influencers to make it trend. To get my point. So now, unless people like us that really love the shit and want to hear him, he can't make it. He can't make awareness. To get my point, he just doesn't. He just doesn't have the money to do it. And also, I think his image took a dent with that whole Rap Life shit.
Yeah,
understand. So I think those two put together, that album is quite good, dog. That album, give it another track, another spin. Listen to it. I listen to it proper when I was at gym. That's always the best time for me to listen to new music because I've got my headphones on and I can really listen to it. Understand? I'm not listening to it. I'm get disturbed here. I'm working. So that's the only thing that I find wrong with the album.
I should listen to it.
Yeah, listen to it. I think it really, really is a good album. In actual fact, I'll even go as far as you're probably looking at the top 3, top 5 of albums this year.
From this album?